Raffles Girls Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Raffles Girls Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Section A. Question 1. Which of the following is a multiple of 6? Take the four numbers and divide by 6. The only number that does not have a remainder is 24. The answer is 2. Question 2. 80,000 plus 7,000 plus 300 plus 2 equal to. The answer is 2. Question 3. 1 minute 52 seconds is equal to. Convert 1 minute into second. It will be 60 seconds. Add 60 seconds to 52 seconds. It will be 112 seconds. The answer is 3. Question 4. What is the length of each side of the square? Area of square will be the length multiplied by the breadth, which is 36 cm square. The length and breadth will be the same for square. Therefore the length and breadth will be 6 cm. The answer is 1. Question 5. The table shows the number of questions answered correctly by the pupils in a science pop quiz. How many pupils answered 3 or more questions correctly? There are 10 pupils with 3 questions correct, 7 pupils with 4 questions correct, and 6 pupils for 5 questions correct. The total will be 23 pupils with 3 questions or more correct. The answer is 3. Question 6. In the number 67.35, the digit blank is in the tens place. The tenths place is the digit immediately after the decimal point, which is the digit 3. The answer is 3. Question 7. What fraction of the shapes in the boxes are sunshines? There are 5 sunshines in the box. There are a total of 12 smiley and sunshines add together. Take amount of sunhiness over amount of the total, and the fraction will be 5 over 12. The answer is 1. Question 8. Arrange the following decimals from the smallest to the greatest. 4.8, 0.48, 4.08, 0.84. The answer is 2. Question 9. Convert 9 and 3/5 into improper fraction. What is the missing number in the box? Take the whole number 9 and multiply by the denominator 5, and you will get 45. Add 45 to the numerator 3, and you will get the answer 48. The answer is 4. Question 10. Figure ABCDEF is drawn on the square grid shown. Which one of the following statements is true? From the figure, we can see that A, B is not parallel to FE. A. F is parallel to BC. A. F is not perpendicular to FE. C. D is not perpendicular to DE. The statement AF is parallel to BC is true. The answer is 2. Question 11. Kumar is 1.53 meters tall. His father is 0.28 meters taller than him. His mother is 0.13 meters shorter than his father. What is his mother's height? First of all, you will need to find the height of Kumar's father. Add 0.28 meters to 1.53 meters. Kumar's father height will be 1.81 meters. Take 1.81 meters minus 0.13 meters, and you will get Kumar's mother height at 1.68 meters. The answer is 2. Question 12. The perimeter of the rectangle is 70 centimeters. Its length is 25 centimeters. What is the breadth of the rectangle? We will need to find the length for both the length of the rectangle. Take 25 centimeters multiply by 2, and you will get 50 centimeters. Take the perimeter 70 centimeters minus 50 centimeters. You will get 20 centimeters, which is 2 times the breadth of the rectangle. 20 centimeters divide by 2, and the breadth will be 10 centimeters. The answer is 1. Question 13. The chairs in a theater were arranged equally in rows. There were 13 rows of chairs. Mark sat at the second row. 10 people were seated on his right, and 7 people were seated on his left. How many chairs were there in the theater? Ten people were seated on right of Mark, and 7 people were seated on his left. There will be 18 people sitting in a row including Mark. There are 13 rows in the theater. Take 13 multiplied by 18. There will be a total of 234 chairs in the theater. The answer is 4. Question 14. The line graph shows the number of cupcakes left in a bakery from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. How many cupcakes were sold from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m.? There are 480 cupcakes left at 12 p.m. and 140 cupcakes left at 3 p.m. The difference between 480 and 140 is 340 cupcakes. The answer is 3. Question 15. The figure is made up of a square ABCD and a rectangle DEFG. Angle CDG equals 69 degree. Angle X is twice of angle Y. Find angle X. Angle Y is equal to 90 degree minus 69 degree and equal 21 degree. Angle X is twice of angle Y is equal to 21 degrees multiplied by 2 and equal to 42 degrees. The answer is 3. Raffles Girls Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Section B. Question 16. Write 17 divided 6 as a mixed number. Take 17 divide by 6, and you will get 2 whole. Remainder 5. The answer will be 2 and 5 over 6. Question 17. What number is 10 more than 6,995? Add 10 to 6,995. Answer will be 7,005. Question 18. Find the value 1 minus 1 over 8 minus 3/4. You will need to find the common denominator for 1/8 and 3/4. The common denominator is 8. Convert 3/4 to denominator 8, will be 6/8. Take 1 minus 1/8 minus 6/8, and the answer will be 1/8. Question 19. Arrange the following numbers from the smallest to the greatest. 3907, 3079, 3790. The answer will be from the smallest 3079, 3790, 3907. Question 20. Measure and write down the size of angle A. The answer is 72 degrees. Question 21. Express 39/100 as a decimal. As the fraction is base 100, move the decimal point on the number 39 to the left by 2, and the answer will be 0.39. Alternatively, you can use the division method to get the same answer. Question 22. In the figure shown, ABCD is a rectangle. Find angle EDF. ABCD is a rectangle. Angle ADC will be a right angle. Angle EDF will be 90 degrees, minus 55 degrees, minus 23 degrees, and equal to 12 degrees. Question 23. In the figure below, name the two angles that are smaller than 90 degrees. Answer are B and E. Question 24. 8.3 minus 0.74 equal to. Zero cannot minus 4 in the 100th place. It will borrow a 10 from the 10th place, and remainder 6. 10th place will be minus 1 and become 2. The 2 in the 10th place need to borrow a 10 from the 1 place. 12 minus 7 and remainder 5. The 1 place be minus 1 and become 7. The answer will be 7.56. Question 25. Draw angle KLM equal to 115 degree using the given line. Mark and label the angle. Question 26. A ribbon was 27.3 meters long. City used 2.98 meters of it for her project. She then cut the remaining ribbon equally into 8 pieces. What was the length of each piece of ribbon? To find the remaining amount ribbon, take 27.3 meters minus 2.98 meters and the balance will be 24.32 meters. To find the length of each piece of ribbon, take 24.32 meters divide by 8, and the answer will be 3.04 meters. Question 27. Muthu slept 21:35 on Saturday night and woke up at 06:00 the next day. How long did he sleep? We can split the period into two phrases. From 21:35 to midnight, which is 00:00 or 24:00, the time duration will be 2 hours 25 minutes. From midnight to 06:00, The time duration will be 6 hours. Add both period together. Muthu has slept a total of 8 hours 25 minutes. Question 28. A salesman accidentally spilled some coffee on a newspaper as shown below. What was the largest possible difference between the prices of the two brands of television sets? To get the greatest difference, brand A price will need to be as high as possible, and brand B price need to be as low as possible. The largest possible number for brand A will be 9. The lowest possible number for brand B will be 1, as the price cannot start with 0. Take $7,299 minus $1,564 and the answer is $5,735. Question 29. Cynthia is facing the supermarket. She turns an angle of 225 degrees in a clockwise direction. Where will she be facing after the turn? Cynthia is standing at home and facing supermarket. After making an angle of 225 degree turn in a clockwise direction, she be facing the school. Question 30. Ling Ling used 6 identical square in Figure A to make a rectangular card as shown in Figure B. The perimeter of Figure A was 80 cm. What was the length of the card? If you count along the side of the perimeter in Figure A, there is a total of 20 sides. Take 80 cm divide by 20, and you will get 4 cm for one side of the square. The length of the card will be 4 cm multiplied by 3, and the answer is 12 cm. Question 31. The square grid shows line WX and XY of rectangle WXYZ. Complete the drawing and label the rectangle. Question 32. The table shows the cost of flight tickets to 3 cities: Sydney, London, and New York. The total cost tickets to New York and London is 4 times the cost of ticket to Sydney. What is the cost of ticket to Sydney? The total cost tickets to New York and London will be $1,100 plus $1,620, and you will get $2,720. The cost ticket to Sydney will be 4 times lower than the total cost tickets to New York and London. Take $2,720, divide by 4, and the answer is $680. Question 33. Complete the symmetric figure with the dotted line as a line of symmetry. Question 34. Container X has 96 more balls than container Y. How many balls must be transferred from container Y to container X so that it has 112 balls less than container X? The difference between 112 and 96 is 16 balls. For every 1 ball transferred from container Y to container X, the difference will increase by 2. Hence take 16 divided by 2, and the answer number of balls to be transferred will be 8 balls. Question 35. A grocery store has a special offer for potato chips. $1.90 per packet. 3 packets for $5.40. Brian wants to buy 14 packets of potato chips. What is the least amount of money he has to pay? In order to find out how many set of 3 packets of potato chips can Brian purchase, we will take 14 divide by 3, and we will get 4 remainder 2. Brian is able to purchase 4 sets 3 packets of potato chips, and 2 individual packets. Take $5.40 multiply by 4, and add $1.90 multiply by 2, and the answer is $25.40. Raffles Girls Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Section C. Question 36. Factory A and Factory B produce 1,508 boxes a day. Factory B produces 3 times as many boxes as Factory A. How many boxes does Factory B produce? Factory B produces 3 times as many boxes as Factory A, meaning in total there will be 3 parts plus 1 part, with a total of 1,508 boxes produced a day. Taking the total of 1,508 divide by 4 parts, each part will be 377. Factory B is able to produce 3 parts multiple by 377, and the answer is 1,131 boxes a day. Question 37. The line graph shows Mary's savings from January to June. A. What was the amount of money Mary saved in January? B. What was the difference between the amount of savings in the month that Mary saved the most and the least? From the graph, you will notice that the interval between the lines is 20. Therefore answer for A will be 1,160. As for question B, Mary saved the most in the month of February with amount 1,380, and the least in the month of June at 820. The difference between the highest and the lowest will be 560. Question 38. Mrs. Choo bought a peach, 2 pears, and 6 apples for $8.70. The cost of 1 pear and 3 apples was $2.60. What was the cost of the peach? Given that the cost of 1 pear and 3 apples was $2.60, Mrs. Choo bought 2 pears and 6 apples. You will need to multiply the cost $2.60 by 2 and you will get $5.20 for the cost of 2 pears and 6 apples. She paid $8.70 in total. The cost of the peach will be the total amount $8.70, minus the cost of 2 pears and 6 apples $5.20, and you will get $3.50. Question 39. Ali bought 8 kilograms of flour. He used 2/5 kilogram of the flour to bake a cake, and 1/4 kilogram of it to bake chocolate cookies. A. What was the total mass of flour he used altogether? B. What was the mass of flour he had left? First of all, we will need to find the common denominator for 2/5 and 1/4. The common denominator will be 20. So convert 2/5 to denominator 20 will be 8 over 20, and 1/4 will be 5 over 20. The total amount of flour used will be 8 over 20 kg, plus 5 over 20 kg, and answer is 13 over 20 kg. The mass of flour left over will be 8 kg, minus 13 over 20 kg, and the answer will be 7 and 7 over 20 kg. Question 40. Mr. Wong earned 25 cents for every newspaper he sold. He earned an additional $1.50 for every 10 copies of newspaper sold. A. How much did Mr. Wong earn in total for selling 10 copies of newspaper? B. He earned $48 one day. How many copies of newspaper did he sell that day? Mr. Wong earned 25 cents for every newspaper he sold. For 10 copies of newspaper, he earned 25 cents multiplied by 10, which is $2.50, plus additional $1.50 for every 10 copies of newspaper sold. He earned $2.50 plus $1.50, and in total he earned $4. If he earned $48 in one day, you will take $48 divided by $4, and you will get the answer 12, which is 12 sets of 10 copies of newspaper. Multiple 12 sets by 10 copies of newspaper. You will get the answer 120 copies of newspaper. Question 41. The time in New Zealand is 4 hours ahead of the time in Singapore. When is 10:00 in Singapore? It is 14:00 in New Zealand. Kathy went to New Zealand for a work trip. She would be taking a flight from New Zealand at 06:40 to come back to Singapore. The flight duration is 9 hours 55 minutes. At what time would Kathy reach Singapore? Kathy would be taking a flight from New Zealand at 06:40. Singapore time is 4 hours behind New Zealand. Therefore Singapore time will be at 02:40. The flight duration is 9 hours 55 minutes. You will add 9 hours 55 minutes flight duration to 02:40. Kathy will arrive Singapore at 12:35. After adding 02:40 to 9 hours 55 minutes, you will get 11:95. You will need to minus 60 from 95, as there will only 60 minutes per hour, and add the 60 minutes, which is 1 hour, to 11. You will get the answer 12:35. Question 42. The figures are formed using identical sticks. Study the figures and table carefully and answer the questions. A. How many sticks are there in Figure 4? B. How many triangles are there in Figure 18? C. How many sticks are there in Figure 50? Figure 1 uses 8 sticks. Subsequent figures use 7 sticks. Therefore Figure 4 uses 22 sticks, plus 7 sticks, and total 29 sticks. There are 2 triangles in each figure. Figure 18 will have 2 multiplied by 18 equal 36 triangles. There are 7 sticks in each figure from Figure 2 to Figure 50. 49 multiplied by 7 will be 343. Add 8 sticks from Figure 1. The total number of sticks in Figure 50 will be 351 sticks. Question 43. Mr. Lim had 344 fruits. 3/4 of the fruits sold were apples. Half of the remaining fruits sold were oranges and the rest were pears. A. How many apples did he sell? B. Mr. Lim wanted to sell as many oranges as apple. How many more oranges would he need? In order to find the amount of apples, which is 3/4 of 344 fruits, we will need to find the 1/4 first. Take 344 and divide by 4, and we will get 86. Multiply 86 by 3. We will get 258 apples. In order to find how many more oranges are needed to be the same as apple, we will need to find the amount of orange first. We know that half of the remainder fruits are oranges. Take 86 and divide by 2, and we will get 43. In order to find how many oranges are needed, take 258 apples minus 43 oranges, and we will need 215 oranges. Question 44. The figure is made up of 2 different squares. The perimeter of the shaded part is 64 cm, and the area of shaded part is 135 cm square. Find the area of the unshaded square. Before we are able to find the area of the unshaded square, we will need to find the length of the side of the bigger square. We named the inner side of the shaded figure as A and B. The side A and B is equal to the side C and D as the figure is a square. Take 64 cm divide by 4 and we will get 16 cm for the length for each side of the bigger square. The area of the big square will be multiply 16 cm by 16 cm and you will get 256 cm square. Minus 256 cm square by the shaded part 135 cm square. Your answer for the unshaded square will be 121 cm square. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.